There is a debate in the science world called nature versus nurture. Nature versus nurture is about what will affect your personality more: the nature that you were born with, or your nurture, which is the environment that you grew up in and how you were raised. And I think your nurture plays a way bigger role in who you become as a person versus your nature. And this is also why I think that you shouldn't judge people until you've walked a mile in their shoes and try to understand why they are how they are. And I'll give you two examples. The first one being Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson grew up in Brownsville around pimps, drug dealers, prostitutes, and gang members. And if Cuss never found him and nurtured him into becoming the world's most feared heavyweight boxer in all of history, he probably would have kept robbing people, and he probably would have got shot and killed before he turned 20. But Cuss found him and nurtured him and turned him into the heavyweight champion of the world. And the second example is people who grew up in a gated community or a big city versus people who grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere in the South. If you grew up in a gated community, you were probably safe all your life, and you probably don't really need a gun. You probably had police on every corner, and no matter what happened, you were protected. But if you grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, and the nearest police station was 30 miles away, and the nearest grocery store was 30 miles in the other direction, and your backyard was full of bears and wolves and alligators and shit, then of course you're gonna fuck your sister. Because I'm not gonna get a pistol, try to run 30 miles through wolves and bears and shit to try to get some pussy. Fuck that. So don't judge people until you understand how they grew up and what they were raised like. But if that motherfucker went to public school and chose to fuck his sister, then go ahead, throw rocks at that motherfucker, because that's fucking nasty.